It's interesting to read your history because it seems to me like you had quite an internal conflict about which part of the business you wanted to be in, and you actually were at Howard studying directing and writing, and you weren't really focused on acting.
The funny thing about it is my road to being in front of the camera or being on stage, like one of my older brothers was a dancer for Alvin Ailey.
Oh, really?
Martha Graham, Donald Byrd, he was an amazing dancer. So the stage was something that I sort of was introduced to through him. So I actually got into theater because I was playing AAU basketball and there was a brother on my team who was shot. And my response, weirdly, was because my brother, who was in New York at that time, and I went to go see him perform shortly after, it was like a few days after this death. I started writing sort of on the way home in the car. Just started writing the script. And I didn't even know it was a script, it was just a story, but I was responding to the fact that he had died. And so I went to another friend of mine and he was like, hey, let's put this together this way, let's put it together that way. Mark Pete. Talked to him in years. And we started directing this play. I got my friends together, and that made me go, okay, well, let me look at, I didn't know what the difference between film and theater was, really. You know, film was something that was so ambiguous. So when I went to Howard, I didn't really know whether I was gonna do film or theater. And what ended up happening is I talked to one of my professors, she eventually became one of my professors, Vera Katz, great directing teacher, great acting teacher, changed my life. And she said, if you really want to know about directing, don't worry about those machines, because those machines are not as complicated as the human experience. Don't worry about the cameras, don't worry about the lights. They're important, but you can learn all that. But if you want to direct, the most complicated thing is learning how to direct the actors.